Hello, 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 everyone! Welcome back. It has been such a long time since we have tried to beat Seymour, but today I woke up and I was worried about Yuna. She's been in the Chamber of Faith for, a couple months now, and we haven't been able to get her out of there. So, that's what we're gonna be doing. Um, I know it's been ages. I think it's been at least 2 months since we've done the Master Spot. A lot has happened in my life in the meantime. Um, I loaded the manual save this time so that we could check on our equipment. The problem is we're not going to be able to check on Yuna's equipment. We can only check on everybody else's from here. But it's been so long since I've done this that I need to see what everybody has and what I'm working with. The first few attempts, I'm probably gonna biff it. I'm gonna be honest. Probably gonna biff it on my first few attempts. But I'm so excited to be doing this again. TLDR, the Master's Mod just straight up didn't work on my computer for like a month. I have no idea what happened. And so basically what I did is I deleted every single trace of it from my computer, except my save files. I uploaded those to the cloud. So this is still the same save file. I didn't have to redo it. And it seems that in the interim, while it wasn't working, Master's Mod 2.0 was released by Carifian, and so I downloaded that, and now the game works. So, we have to see what I have for everybody, and if there's anything that we can do. I remember the bones of the basic strategy, but I'm not sure that I remember, like, how it goes. I should have watched my old VODs to, like, see what I did, but I didn't. So we're all here. Together. I don't know if giving him SOS Null Shock or if giving him just the wards is better. I think the wards are probably better. I probably have the best equipment that I can have right now. Also, let me know if the volume's out of whack, like if I'm too loud, if the game's too loud. It's always different on the VODs than how it sounds live, so I try to adjust for that. But we should be doing alright. I adjusted it just a little bit and made the music and my voice closer together. But let's see. Oh, right, I have to click back into the game. I just discovered, literally just now, that Twitch recently lowered affiliate requirements, which actually means I'm pretty close. So, if y'all stick with me for the next few legs of this journey, we'll be affiliates before we know it, which is very, very exciting. Affiliate does not unlock VIP badges, though. I have to get 50 followers to do that. But otherwise, being an affiliate would be super cool. And I would love to keep doing this for y'all throughout the summer. They recently lowered the follower requirements because that was my biggest threshold before. The follower requirement is now 25 to be affiliate, and if you look down right now, we've got 38, so that's more than that. I just need to stream for enough days this month and have enough people watch it, and that's it. I can always count on you, Van. I wore my Reconnect shirt because Reconnect is in just about a month from today, where I'll get to see a lot of you in person, and I'm very excited. I have my outfit for the MDAs all picked out. Y'all may see the board behind me, because as y'all know, my partner's been nominated for a Million Dreams Award. So we've had that on our wall for like the last week or two since the nominations went public. Obviously, we've known a little bit longer than that, but I'm happy that everybody knows now and gets to celebrate. I do have the wards on everyone, and I think I must have ultimately decided that the wards were better than the SOSs. Let's see. Although, this is tempting. I think I'm gonna do that. Because I think, didn't we build this for Lulu for the Yeti fight or something? She was just dying constantly. I know physical defense doesn't help much in this fight, but the auto regen sure will. So we're gonna do that. Let's see. Dark-proof, poison-proof also helps because of the Shremedies. Because now what happens is now when I go into the room, it's going to replace the autosave with this. And so if I change anything, I won't have to worry about doing it on future attempts. Well, we're not really using Waka to damage Seymour, so no. No. Let's see. Counterattack is nice. It does chip damage to, Anima and Seymour later on, so I think I'm gonna keep that. This might be as good as we get, gamers, with just what we have, without me just, like, starting from the top. Hello, Vodka, welcome in! Yes, I'm so excited to be back. You know what? I think we just need to dive right into it. We're gonna go. Yeah. TLDR, it has been a long time. TLDR, the Masters mod just straight up didn't work on the computer for a while. So... It's on Japanese audio?! Can I change that? Hold on, let me see. No, that just changes the volume. Yeah, this is... I don't need to change any of that. Right, I remember all of these. No, I don't want any of that. Huh. Well, I think we're just gonna keep it for now. I don't know how to turn it off. We do have English text, which is great. I don't know how to read any Japanese. So, I guess we're just having the Japanese audio, and I'll figure it out next time. I'm already lucky that the game is functioning, so I'm not gonna mess with that.
Seymour!
Oh! For now, yes, I am saying that. Okay. Yep. I wonder if it happened when I installed Masters Mod 2.0. Creeping, if you're out there on this VOD, is that something that happens in Masters 2.0? Okay, let's see. I do still have First Strike. This is huge. I think I remember using it to provoke the Guardian that goes first to make sure that it attacks Cornbird, so I'm gonna do that. Because we don't want things attacking Yuna. Perfect. Except he's gonna auto-remedy. We must have taken that off with Cornbird. That's fine, actually, though, because nothing hit Yuna. Let's see. Seymour is going to do Ice first, I believe. Yeah, according to my notes. So, let's make sure that we have that. Nice. Okay, that's alright. But it does mean Yuna's gonna get hit with the frost if we hit her. Do we have... Where did we get that from? Because I remember we had one where he did that. You know what? We must have customized it. That's okay. That's good to know. So yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the neck. But really, Cornbird is just here to be a damage sponge anyway. So, as long as we can get the poison off of him, we should be alright. Okay. Ah! That's okay, though. You know what? It could be there, actually. I'll have to look into that. I just didn't realize that when I reinstalled the game, it would default to Japanese. Okay. Kimari's dead. But it is more important that we survive, so we need that lightning. Because I think it's lightning next. Yeah. We are so fucking back! Hello, Han. Welcome, welcome. That's not the greatest, but... Wow. Yeah, I thought we would get creamed on our first attempt. Hmm. I mean, there isn't really anything I can do. I mean, that's just gonna kill Cornbert. Okay. You know what I should have done is I should have loaded the autosave that we had because that had all the customizations that we did on it. Yeah, Cornbert's gonna die. But that's alright. We will reload the manual save. I'm not even counting that one. That one's just a warm-up. We're gonna reload our manual save. It is English text but Japanese audio right now, and I would have to reboot the game entirely to fix it. So we're gonna reload this manual save so that we can do some things with our armors. So that's what I did when I started stream, is I reloaded the manual save to just check out our equipment. But I forgot that we must have customized some of our equipment. Because I do remember having on Cornbert, I think it was this, and then I think we customized, like, auto, remedy or something. Auto med, yeah. Yep. Okay, we're gonna put that on him. I remember we had that, because that helped us a lot. And then I also think we had, like, the Super SOS shield for Kimari. We did this, and then we customized it with, like, several other elements, I think. So I'm gonna do that. And see if there's anything else we can do in the customization department. I'm gonna give Lulu the regen Bangle back, but let's see, where is Kimari's? There it is. Seymour does ice first, and so if we can do ice, that'd be great. Let's see. Ooh. That's tempting. That's also tempting. The only thing that sucks right now is we can't do anything for Yuna. We can't. And I'm not going back to pre-Yeti. I'm not doing that. So, Magic Defense Up is also very tempting for Kimari. So is this, though. Those of you who know the game well, I will seek input. So we only have these 2 slots. And this is a great armlet. Like, it raises Kimari's HP by a lot. Like, this is amazing. And I think before what we did was we had, like, SOS Null Shock and Tide, because it specifically doesn't give us the ability to do SOS Null Frost right now. We don't have the items. And I think this is what we did before, which made Kimari effectively invincible in a lot of situations. But I'm wondering if there are more useful abilities that we can put on there. Like, Magic Defense 20 would be huge, because we plan to have Kimari on the field basically a lot of the time. So that would do a lot, and that would make Seymour's spells do a heck of a lot less. SOS and or auto regen is also very tempting. If we do SOS regen, we could put it on another character as well. SOS haste might be huge, actually. But who would I want to do that on? Because I can't do it on Yuna, which sucks. But could I do it on Cornbert? Not if I have Automed, no. And SOS Null Shock is pretty helpful. Unless I had done it here, in which case I just reset the game. But I can't do auto haste, but I can do SOS haste, which is pretty tempting on Cornbert. The good news is this manual save is here, and we're not going to actually save, we're just going to use it to get all our stats back. So if this setup doesn't work, we can try another one. Because Lulu's just going to take the regen Bangle. We need her to stay alive. Lulu's going to take the regen Bangle. Because Lulu is our powerhouse against Anima. Really, we need to be able to do something for Yuna, but we can't. She's not in our party right now, technically, so we can't. You know, for Kimahri, I think I want to try. I want to see what, I have enough to do auto-meta Kimahri, also! Okay. Sure. Okay, and then, let's see. Either this or regen. I'm gonna try that for now, and we'll see if that works. Who else can we do things for? I think the wards are fine on Waka. We don't use Waka a whole lot in this fight, and we don't use Auron a whole lot in this fight, so I think that's fine. I remember making that for the Yeti, because Ryu was just dying constantly. I think the SOS Nullfrost was the drop from the Yeti, and unfortunately it was Riku who got it. So we got really unlucky with that one. Lightning Water, but it does have First Strike, which is huge. We don't have any Fire Strike. That'd be amazing. We do have Dark Proof, though. Let me see if I can add anything else to that. I can add Fire Strike to that. Might be worth it. Touch never works on bosses, otherwise I would do this. But touch doesn't work on bosses according to the mod. He doesn't need, really, a strength boost right now. Let's give it a shot. He'll do more damage against Seymour with Fire Strike. Uh-huh. Let's just go in with this. Let's give it a shot. Now we're closer to the abilities that we had the last time that we did this. Oh, we need to give Lulu her. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. We'll see if these abilities help. We'll give it a few tries with this, because now the autosave is gonna get replaced with me going to this room. I can't skip it, because I can only skip FFX. So let's enjoy the Japanese performances together. I guess I'll count my old man via the subtitles, because we won't actually hear it. If we do manage to get past Seymour. If he is truly at fault, it must be done. There's your English voice acting impression. It really does. Okay, here we are, gamers. The only reason we can't do this from the autosave room is because I'm pushing triangle and nothing is happening. I love his yells in the Japanese, though, I gotta say. Everyone who says Jat did a bad job, it is Seymour Gaming time. We're giving it a shot. TLDR, Master's Mod didn't work on my computer for like a month. So I had to like do a lot of stuff. I basically completely uninstalled this game, completely deleted it, except for the save files, which were on the cloud. Completely deleted the game, reinstalled the game, reinstalled Master's Mod. Finally it worked. So we're here. I am now pursuing affiliate because they recently lowered the requirements for it. And also, I just missed doing the Master's Mod. I really did. Okay, Yuna goes first. This is huge. Seymour will do ice first, so I think it is worth protecting ourselves. This is also just the starting party, no matter what you do. So, I've learned to work with it. Hornbird is gonna provoke that one Guardian. This one, to make it attack him. What we are effectively trying to do is get everybody but Yuna hit. Because, Yuna has double overdrive on right now, and as soon as we get overdrive, the Guardians are gone. So, Kimahri goes. What can Kimahri do right now? He could cheer, but that's not gonna do a whole lot. I wish he had focus, but he doesn't. He can cast fire on Seymour, but I might save that for later. He also has access to the nulls, which is very important. I might as well cheer, because it will raise my attack just a little bit. Alright, let's see. Perfect! Because now he also has... Yep. Okay. Yuna goes again. And you know, we can't really do anything else with her turn right now. So... Yeah, no, not really. Unless we wanted to cast Shell on herself. Actually, we are going to do that. We are going to cast Shell on Yuna. Lower the likelihood that she dies. Nice! Antidote gets rid of the poison, which is the worst of it anyway. Oops. That's okay. We can revive Kimahri. Okay, Cornbert will revive Kimahri because we need to protect against lightning. We have a lot of phoenixes, which is great. Mine too, man. That's perfect. That was the best thing that could have happened there. Kimahri might still die if he gets hit, but it'll fill Yuna's overdrive, so... Or it should! Unlucky us. Okay. Okay, we absolutely have no choice but to use Yuna's turn to protect against water. Once we get the Guardians out of here, Kimahri's gonna stop dying every turn, which would be huge. We simply need to revive Kimahri. We need to give them another target. Didn't want that. That's a little better. Ah! Okay. We can revive Yuna, but she's gonna immediately die. Unless all 4 of them hit Cornbert, which is not going to happen. Yeah. There we go. We'll get it. We'll get it, gamers, so we'll get the rhythm back. But I am counting that one. I already had my one freebie. We will get it. You know, these aren't half bad settings. We just need to be really smart about those first few turns. I do like Kimahri having auto med. That's huge. But if this, you know, if this setup just keeps not working, we'll try another one.
Seymour! お静かに。ユーナ殿が祈り子と対面中です。うるせえ!
Feral screaming. I love it. Okay. I also took off all of my texture shaders because, if y'all remember, they made this fight chuggin', so I did not reinstall those. Okay, Yuna's first turn, we're gonna cast Shell on herself. It's easy. Cornbert's first turn, we're gonna provoke. Whatever Guardian attacks first. Eventually we want both Guardians basically only attacking Cornbert. If that's all that happens to him, it's fine. Kimari's first turn is always tricky. But I'm actually going to use it to do Null Frost. Everyone still has their frosts, so I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm just gonna take the poison off of Yuna. Can I have her Asuna herself, actually? Might be more efficient right now. I'm gonna save those antidotes. God damn it. Okay. Kimari died. I think in the long run, it's probably better to do this. And provoke the other Guardian, so that they're only attacking him. Which means Yuna is never gonna get hit with Shremity. Which is great. Thought, let's see more waste to turn time, because I usually like to save this for later, but... This is the feedback loop I want. Yep. You can do that to him all you want. I don't care, actually. Oh. Okay, all that I need to happen is I need Kimari... No, here, I'm gonna reset it. Reset. That doesn't work. God damn it. I could have sworn it did work. Reset. No, I guess not. I don't know. Let's see. I need a way to get past the first phase. To really give this a solid shot. We were doing it before. We were. So I know there's a way to do it. What I need for Kimari to not die on the first turn. That's what I need. I also realized that when we reset everybody's weapons and armor, I didn't touch the save point, so Kimari doesn't actually have his maximum HP. But we're gonna give it another shot.
Seymour! お静かに。ユーナ殿が祈り子と対面中です。うるせえ！覚悟を決めなさい。
Okay. Some of this does come down to luck, and I'm aware of that. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it is. So what happened, Han, is that I ended up having to, like, reinstall the entire game, and I didn't realize until I started streaming that it actually reset the language settings. I know how to fix it, but I would have to completely reboot the game, and I don't want to do that. So I'll fix it for next time. I know! I love it! We do have the English text, which is why I didn't notice it when I was testing everything earlier. We do have the English text, which is great. Let's see. Yuna's first turn. These first turns are still pretty solid. Unless we need to prevent Kimari from dying. Because that's what keeps happening. Let's try this. Let's try something different. Then yeah, we're still going to... Still gonna provoke whoever attacks first. It's this one. I'll use Kimari to cast the null. See, I want the feedback loop of both of them hitting Titus. Or, sorry, Cornbird. I do want that to happen. We are going to, actually, do the Null Frost. And I know that some of the Guardians might do Frost anyway, but Yuna gets to go anyway. That might happen also, but at least we get rid of the poison. Great! Yuna was completely unaffected. Okay. We have literally no choice but to do this. And see where it gets us. Oh, we literally all had it. My bad. Okay. Not great! But Yuna does have her overdrive really early, which is huge. So... we'll take it. That's fine, actually, because I can still do my overdrive. Okay, we decided Tweedles was the way to go. So here we go. Okay, this is a good sign. Yuna is still Shremedied, which sucks, but first time we've actually killed the Guardians this go-around, so... amazing. Great. We jumped right to Anima! I wasn't ready! I forgot! If you do enough damage, you'll just jump right to Anima! I'm scared! I'm laughing, but I'm still... It's gonna kill... Yep, it's okay. Okay. We need to get Yuna out of here is what we need to do. She only went once. Okay. We have to do whatever damage we can. Right now. Which is this. Although we're not focused, and so this could be really bad. I do not like Yuna's Japanese voice, but it's fine. Okay. Don't panic. Riku's fast. So this could be huge. Basically, Yuna cannot enter the fold right now, because there's a chance that she dies. And Anima's instant death does not actually build up the overdrive. We learned this last time. The mod did get updated, yes. And so I wonder if we do slightly more damage as a result. That's interesting, actually. I have no idea. The mod did get updated, and I installed version 2.0. Which I think might have been part of why it stopped working on my computer for a while, is because there was mod 2.0, and I didn't know it. But the mod did update, and so I wonder, because that feels like a lot more damage than we did before. But we'll have to see. I mean, we might as well just, like, do chip damage on Anima, right? Except Orin's way too slow. Orin's way too slow. I might as well do chip damage. Yeah, fuck it. Here's some chip damage. Okay. If you don't kill Cornbird, that'd be huge, but I'll work with it. Okay. Huge. We don't have enough turns if I do that is the problem. I don't know if we're gonna beat Anima's Overdrive, because I wasn't prepared and Lulu wasn't focused. So, we're gonna revive Riku because she's faster. Might be worth it. But then again, I think damage is worth it at this stage, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna have Riku cast Haste on Lulu. She has Chocobo Feathers. Nice. If I do focus, it does not give me another turn. Because we just need to get Lulu out before Anima acts. That's all we need to do. So... Riku can also do some chip damage. And then whoever we replace Lulu with just revives Orin. So they give us 3 targets and we don't die. Perfect. Even if I survive Anima, I'm nowhere near equipped to survive Seymour 3. Like, that's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Now we know that as soon as Yuna uses that overdrive, we need to start preparing for Anima. Or before she uses the overdrive. Because as soon as she uses it, Anima comes out. We learned that this time around. Excellent. Alright, Lulu, let her rip. Riku, because she's fast. Oh, I got the timing wrong. We're fucked. That's alright, gamers. That was a good run. That was better than I expected to do on my first few runs, I will say. That's alright. It's a pretty good run. So we need to start preparing early. Or we need to shift Lulu in and out during this first phase of the fight. And get her all focused and ready. Sometimes I feel like mine is too, Cyrus, but I'm doing my best. I'm not sure if we'll beat him today, but we'll at least get back in practice. Anyone but Lulu can focus, that would be huge. No one else but Lulu knows it. Ideally, I'd like to kill the Guardians and just leave Seymour, but I think we have determined that it's going to do enough damage to Seymour. Also, we got really unlucky because Hornbird doesn't go first. Even though he should. He should have first strike on. Maybe they also have first strike on. That's right, we changed weapons so that he doesn't have first strike. You, actually. Let's try that. What can you do? We'll have Kimari heal you and it'll be alright. Cornbird's gonna heal himself. Because he knows Asuna. Perfect. Okay, now we need this. As long as you don't attack Yuna first, we'll be alright. I'll take it. It didn't get rid of the null. Does great for Yuna's overdrive. Sucks otherwise. Oh god, we literally have no choice. I know. Well... Okay. We don't have a Mega, do we? I mean, this is kind of our only choice. This is not going to be a good run gamer. So that first phase, it feels harder than it was before. But then this is going to do a lot more damage than I'm anticipating. And it's probably going to kick him right into Anima. Yeah. It was our only choice, really. But what's going to happen is that Anima's going to use Pain on the summon and then use Pain on Yuna, and then we die. So we can use this opportunity to think. It's that first phase. I think we need to change our gear. I do. I think we had some good thoughts. Yeah, they're gonna die and then Yuna's gonna die. I think we had some good thoughts, but... not really what we need right now. We're not loading the autosave, we're loading the manual save. Okay. I think we need Cornbird to keep first strike. We're giving you this back. This is amazing for you. See, I don't know if having invincible Kimari or if having poison-proof Kimari is better. Or having the wards is better. It's just fine for you, we don't really need anything else from you. I think it really comes down to what we have on, like, Titus and Kimari is gonna make or break this fight. Sleep is not something it does, otherwise this would be huge. We do know that if it's the SOSs, because this is what we did last time. If it's the SOSs and you're already in yellow health, then you're effectively invincible for those attacks. And so I think we do want to do that to Kimari again. I think we do want to put on Null Shock and Null Tide, because then he's invincible to just about everything. Except for the ice, of course, which is first. As for Titus... I had the ability to be licensed lightning waterproof this entire time. Okay. It's too bad we just did that to Kimari. Again, if we could do any of this to Yuna, that would be huge. I have a thought. Lightning comes up second in the docket. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm also gonna do SOS Haste. Because ideally, Titus gets hit by one of the blizzards, goes into yellow health, has haste, and then just is lightning proof. Save it a shot! And then let's touch the save sphere so we get the bonuses. If we do a few attempts at this and this doesn't work, I'm gonna add the proofs to Kimari instead. I do like their Japanese voices. I just want to get on with the fight. I don't like Yuna's, though. Yuna's is the exception. I don't remember liking Riku's either, but we haven't heard her talk, so... Okay, let's try again, gamers. That's what we gotta keep doing, we just gotta keep trying. When we finally get past Seymour, I'm gonna cry. I'm so serious. Although when we run away from Seymour, it's the damn Yeti. So... we didn't do the Yeti, we did the Machina Panzer before. Yeah, it'll be the damn Yeti when we're running away. So, that's also gonna suck. But I can't think about that too much right now. You attack first, so we'll do you. Not having auto-mid on Titus is gonna suck. I'm not gonna lie. Right. Fun! Great! Excellent that Yuna got hit by that. Well... and we need you to live, Yuna. Huh? Sure. I don't have the nulls. This one's a wash. Unless... I don't like using this early, but... I'm dumb. You know what? Not bad. now bad. Alright, gamers, this one doesn't even count. That was dumb. I just don't have anybody that can cast the nulls. Because if Yuna casts it, she dies. We do. We reliably got past this before. And unfortunately, because I tried new equipment, I don't know what the old equipment setup was. I do know that the starting party is Titus Unikamari no matter what you do. And so that's why I've been trying to work with that party.
Seymour! お静かに。ユーナ殿が祈り子と対面中です。うるせえ！覚悟を決めなさい。
Well, I'm just gonna keep trying for a little bit, gamers. I'm just getting back into the swing of this. Eventually, we will get past it. It's going to happen. Sometime this summer, we're gonna get past Seymour. And it'll be an all-timer moment. So I hope y'all stick around for it. As long as the second one doesn't hit Yuna, we're good. Ideally, you hit Titus again. That works too. I'll take it. Okay. Nope. No one else goes again before who knows the abilities, and so I'm not making the same mistake twice. While we're here, I'm gonna get the other one locked onto Titus. I think that's the best thing I can do right now. You know, when I asked God to not have it hit Yuna, this isn't what I meant. Orbert's lightning proof. We're gonna give it a shot. It'll work. Maybe not. Gamers, I am soliciting feedback. If y'all have, like, any ideas of things we should try, I am open to it. I just need to survive that first phase. Like, reliably. So I'm gonna try this again, with this setup. And if y'all think of anything... There's gotta be a way around this problem. It's in the FAQs for the mod. So-and-so boss is impossible. And he says, no, it's not. And I believe that. It's not impossible. I know, but... I probably am. But... If anybody has any ideas or any angle that I'm not thinking of, there are no stupid ideas, is what I'm saying. Because even if your idea isn't what works, it might spark in my mind something that does. So I am open to it. Don't hit Yuna, don't hit Yuna, don't hit Yuna. Or in time. Interesting. No, I get it. It could be. Orin can do Magic Break. Problem is I can't hit Seymour with it until the Guardians are gone. But he does know it. Riku time? How much HP do the Guardians have? Let's get Sao someone who has Sensor. See, we knew Yuna out here so that her Overdrive can charge, right? But that doesn't necessarily have to be right now. I wonder if we can get rid of the Guardians via not Yuna's Overdrive. I mean, that's the quickest way to do it, but... Titus is who goes again, damn it, not Kimari, so which means I basically have no choice with this turn except to Lightning Proof. Or Ice Proof, sorry. Seymour hasn't gone yet. Perfect. I'll take it. Because I'm gonna have you provoke the other Guardian to ensure that Yuna never gets hit. With Tremedy. As long as Titus is alive. Okay. Not great outcome here. And I can't revive her. Because... Although Titus is lightning proof, so maybe I can revive her. What if I made both Titus and Kimari lightning proof? I think I have enough materials to do that. Huh. What if I did do that? I mean, we can revive Yuna, but it's not going to do anything. I do think I need to go back to the drawing board in terms of my equipment. So let's do that. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's figure this out. Together. As a group. So it turns out we've discovered that... I mean, we're doing this anyway. But we have discovered that Titus and Kimari's equipment matters a lot. We are all of us together, that's right. We've discovered that Titus and Kimari's equipment matters a heck of a lot because the fight forces you to start with them. Now we could change out Kimari if we wanted to. I'm not inclined to do so, though, because he does know the nulls, which is huge. Swiss Null Blaze, okay. If I make Kimari both lightning proof and waterproof, that makes him a heck of a lot more durable. Oh, I can only do it to 1. It costs 16. That's very sneaky of you, Karifian. So I can only do it to 1. And I'm wondering if we make Kimari lightning-proof and waterproof. That means he's immune 50% of the time to whatever Seymour does. We're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a go. He's immune 50% of the time, and then if he's in low HP, he's also immune 75% of the time because of that Null Blaze. So we're gonna try that. And then, as for Titus... Do I have any weapon abilities that might help? I mean, not really. Touch abilities never work on bosses. So no. Strike would work, but I don't think Seymour's vulnerable to darkness. And even if he was, it wouldn't do anything. But I also have a thought. We do have a couple of items that I haven't used. These two. And I wonder if it's worth it to teach somebody else haste. Haste counts as white magic. Not that, not that. There we go. For example, I wonder if we can teach Lulu haste. Or Kimari. Kimari need knowing hate. Hold on. Let's just try that. If it doesn't work, we just go back to the manual save anyway. Alright, Kimari. You're learning haste today. Now, is there anything that I can do with that skill sphere? Because focus, I do not think counts as a skill. Focus counts as a special, which is really aggravating. Magic Break, Sleep Buster, Silence Attack, Dark Attack. Might be it. Might hang on to that one. No one's in a place where I can use that HP sphere. Damn. That's right, because Karifian knows exactly how many sphere levels I'm getting in every fight. Very clever. Okay. As for Cornbird's equipment, that's what we have right now. It's not the worst. It makes it so that all 3 of these elements do 50% damage. It just doesn't have any cool auto ability, like Auto Med that we had before was pretty nuts. Brotherhood already has Lightning Strike, so we're just kind of wasting a slot here by doing that, so we might as well do it to this one. And then... let's see. We could put 2 wards on if we wanted. But I kind of don't want to. Auto regen on Cornbird might be huge, actually. And or Magic Death plus 20 might be huge. I'm gonna try it. That's something I haven't tried yet. Does he have it on? Yes, he does. Okay. New equipment, not seeming. I just want the HP for Kimari. Did not actually equip that armlet. Let's try again. Would have been embarrassing. Okay. Now everyone should be the way that I want them. I still hate that I can't do anything to unit. Everybody else has 50% of various elements, which is good in this fight. Let's try again. We taught Kimari haste, which is big. You could probably put it on Yuna. Or what I would ideally like, and what I remember being able to do before, is killing the Guardians without killing Seymour, because then you only have Seymour to deal with. But... because what I want to happen is I want Lulu to be hasted and focused by the time Anima starts. That's what I want to happen. But I don't pull her out any sooner, because she's gonna get killed. And it's gonna undo all of our progress on that. So, the way around this might be just killing the Guardians, like, normally, without the overdrive. Or just summoning the Aeon, and then using the Aeon to kill the Guardians. Without killing Seymour, just like using the Aeon's normal attacks. Just gonna provoke. And give us a 50% chance of... No, only a 66% chance of Yuna not getting hit, which would be huge. Come on. Yep. Oh, Cornbert having regen's pretty big. Cornbert has regen, and then I'm also going to put Shell on Kimari. Nope. Kimari doesn't go fast enough. God damn it. I need this. Perfect. I will take it. Because I'm going to use this to ensure that Titus is the one getting hit by the Guardians. Alright, Seymour, what have you got for me? Because Titus has both poison and regen on, so it's 6-1, really. That was the best case scenario, I think, actually. We're gonna revive Titus. I wonder if Provoke continues to last, or if it got reset because he died. Let's find out. Got reset because he died. Shit. We have to do lightning. Nice. Nice. Not nice. Okay. Okay. Damn it! That's a pretty good one, though. Because I keep forgetting about Kimari getting his overdrive, and I think that's what helped us. Because if Kimari gets his overdrive, we have Mighty Guard. And Mighty Guard would be gigantic. Okay. Okay. We might have just got unlucky with the targets that time. We got Yuna's overdrive charged, so goal 1 was accomplished. Mighty Guard's big because it costs Shell Protect and Null on all of us, so it buys us some time. Seymour is, in theory, vulnerable to slow. But 1, if I target it at him, it's just gonna hit one of the Guardians. And 2, I think he just counterattacks by doing haste anyway. So... Because if he has auto regen, he doesn't need auto med. Okay, nice. Again, we're in the situation where we kind of have to do this. Right. Just do this then. Both of the Guardians are hitting me now. For some reason, that doesn't count as a move that's affected by silence. Okay. Not a horrible outcome. But we're in the situation where I kind of have to do lightning proof. Titus is lightning proof. So Yuna might die, but that would charge Kimari's overdrive. Even better, because I forgot it was Kimari that we gave it to. Okay. Okay. Tremedy is gonna hit Cornburt regardless of what we do. So, Yuna's turn right now is really important. What are we gonna use it to do? We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. I'm so smart. Okay. Doesn't matter. Nice! Okay. Now. We need Lulu to start focusing. Because basically, whenever we want to, as long as we're smart in the interim, Guardians are going to hit Titus continuously. So, the only thing that Titus is under threat from is Seymour. Ice, lightning, water was last, so it's going to be fire. Now, if Lulu dies, then my plan is stupid, but I feel like we're doing pretty well this time. Nice. Nice. Ah! Okay. Kimari's overdrive is almost charged, which is big. Hornbird is basically just here to get hit, so I can't do anything with him. Because they're both going to cast Remedy at him, it's not going to matter. Unfortunately, that reset all of Lulu's focuses. Which was just one at this point. But we did teach Kimari haste, didn't we? But everyone's gonna die from ice if I don't. But it's good to keep in the back of our minds. Okay. Kimari's lightning proof. I just remembered. And we're on lightning. Is Cornbird lightning proof? I don't think so. But does he have SOS Null Shock on him, like, currently? His magic defense is pretty high, though. Because I have a thought. Actually, it's going to do nothing because of my elemental weapon. I was going to use one of Cornbird's overdrives, but... It's a thought. Can't say it's a good one, though. I'm gonna give it a go. See if I hit the timer. I do not think that killed him. Y'all saw that, right? That shouldn't have hit Kimari. Gamers, I forgot an essential step in our plan. I remember now. I remember what the step in my plan was. It was on Kimari's first turn to have him Lancet the Guardian so that he learns Mighty Guard. I have a thought, though. Does this work? Does this shatter the Guardians? I mean, I have nothing to lose right now. If Stone Breath works and shatters the Guardians, that's good to know. Damn. Well... No, this was a good attempt. We learned a lot. We did learn a lot on this attempt. We're not gonna win, so I'm just... Yeah, it's great. But I remembered one of the crucial steps to the plan. So, this also just gives us a free overdrive, so we are back in this, gamers. It gives us a free overdrive, and that overdrive can be Mighty Guard. So, I remembered, we're back, let's do this. I was wondering why I kept dying. I was like, there has to be something I'm forgetting that I did before. We're so back. We're so back. I want to give it a few more honest shots. I really do. I really do. Before I get hungry and want my lunch. We'll need them. Okay. Still the same. We're still provoking whoever attacks first, praying they don't hit Yuna. %66% chance that you don't hit Yuna. Great. Yuna's move has to be this. Nice. Acceptable. Because then we're going to provoke the other Guardian, and we're going to create our feedback loop. Seymour's going to attack. If Kimari survives, he Lancets, he learns Mighty Guard. We're back. Okay, I'll take it. Alright. It's gonna Shrimpity Titus no matter what we do. So, we're gonna learn Mighty Guard. Kimari's lightning proof. Kimari's lightning proof. Absolute best case scenario here. Kimari's also waterproof. Actually, I don't want that. Never mind. Okay. See, I could do it now. I could. But it's not gonna affect Yuna because she's dead. But we're gonna keep digging the hole if we don't. So... Okay. We kind of have to revive Yuna at this point. Okay. So that gave Yuna her overdrive. Now. And Kimari is lightning proof, so there is literally no harm in reviving him right now. But we're not ready, I don't think. Although... This did lightning, right? I'm just thinking here. Excellent. Thought. Okay. Kimari's also waterproof, so nothing's gonna happen to him. But still aren't, so we can eat this. It's alright. It wasn't Lulu. Kimari's in low health, so he's also fireproof. But we did not want that happening to Lulu. Oh no. It's okay. Here. Hi, Lulu. Please take this. Hit the slay button, that's right. You know, even 1 or 2 focuses will help us for Anima, honestly. Bad. This is really bad. This is bad. You know, we had a decent run there, gamers. Okay. Okay. I think we need to not get greedy. I think we need to not get greedy, and I don't think we can pre-prepare. I really don't, because I think the Guardians are going to kill us before it happens. So, I think what needs to happen is that as soon as Yuna has her overdrive, she just needs to use it. I think that's what we have to do, and I think we just have to be ready for Anima when that happens.
Seymour! お静かに。ユーナ殿が祈り子と対面中です。うるせえ！覚悟を決めなさい。
I think that has to be what we do. Because I don't think anything else is gonna work. Unless we somehow get Lulu in on that Mighty Guard action. Okay. Not great, but we're gonna prevent that from happening more in the future. Okay. I mean, we're still gonna learn Mighty Guard. Nope, we don't have a choice. We want any hope of survival this time. We, in fact... No, you're silenced! Okay, well. Temari will survive because he's lightning-proof. Hornbert will probably die. Yeah. That'll do it. So our only choice, really, is this. Didn't really get to do anything on that one. Oh no, gamers. I wanted to at least make it to phase 3 at least once. Come on. I need to do research. I am definitely out of practice, but we are getting better. We're getting better for sure.
Seymour! お静かに。ユーナ殿が祈り子と対面中です。うるせえ！覚悟を決めなさい。
it's just phase 1. I mean, phase 3 is hard, but I'm not dealing with the Guardians in phase 3. I'm only dealing with Seymour. I just need to be immune to whatever spell he throws at me. Okay, I actually think what I have to do with this turn is heal Kamari, because otherwise... Now I'm not protected against Frost. I'm dumb. There's so much you have to remember in this fight. I guess we just see what happens. Maybe he picks on only one person. Not the worst thing. Kamari's Thunderproof. Red button. Y'all are keeping track, gamers. I haven't been able to do fucking anything. There we go. And anything I do results in my death. So... this is a test run of sorts. Does this work? See, Han, you might have been onto something with Aura in time. Some of this does just come down to luck, gamers, which is a little bit unfortunate, but... I don't even count that one. I made like 2 moves and I died. See if it like actually works. So now I'm just doing anything now, right? So yeah, I literally have to do this if I want to live. Oh, it doesn't work for long. Huh. Kamari's Thunderproof, I don't have to worry about him. It'll be the same thing. It'll be Mighty Guard, but it won't affect Yuna. Well, Kimahri lives, so... because it's water time. What did I think was gonna happen? I think we just have to. I think we have to. I don't think we can put up with this Guardian bullshit. I know it's gonna send us into Anima mode, but like, what choice do we have? What choice do we have? I want to say before the reason we were able to prepare, and I'll have to look at my last thoughts, but I want to say that it was because that attack didn't kill Seymour. But it might have. And if that's the case, how was I able to prepare? Okay, and then... one, and then you're gonna kill one of my party members. I just do not want it to be Kimahri, because he has haste. It could be Yuna, frankly. Yuna doesn't have a whole lot of HP anyway. Right. So this is the one turn that we can attack her where she's not boosted, so we will. Yep. Good job. No. Can't do that right now. Okay, we're gonna get this bitch hasted. Uh-huh. We're gonna get her to focus herself because she can still get out of here before Anima attacks. We're gonna revive Kimahri. We're gonna get Lulu out of here. Ideally with Yuna, because when we revive her, it resets her statuses anyway. Although... not really gonna do anything, is it? Might as well do some chip damage. Damn. Well... frankly, I hope you kill Orin. We'll reset all his statuses. Yep, great. Perfect. This has to be Lulu. Best case scenario, let's go twice. No, wait. Let's not be hasty. I think I need to use one of those turns to revive somebody. Maybe... Right, because I have to do that, because then I don't have enough turns to get Lulu out of here. So... I can just do this with literally anybody else. Cornbread's fast. Let's use him. I'm glad I did that, because otherwise I would have died. Okay. Slowly making our way through this. Sure. Do Orin, please. He's slow. They really can't. Didn't really do anything. Hip damage is going to help us. Sure. Okay. Please get Kimari, he's so much slower. What can you do? It's gonna all be over. It's gonna be Jover. Because, yep. So the only choice I have... We're gonna double speed this one. Not that. Not that. This. You know what, gamers? That one was a valiant effort. That was a valiant effort. We're getting better. We're getting better. We just need to have Lulu have more focuses before this starts. That's what we need, and I know that that's what we need. But I don't know how we're going to get that without the Guardians killing us. Because I remember being able to do this. I remember being able to, like, get rid of the Guardians but not Seymour, and then we could just, like, stall him out until he summoned Anima. But, and I don't know if this was part of the mod update or if I'm just too powerful, but that can't happen. I can't get rid of both Guardians in one go without hitting Seymour. It was with Valifor, but that's what I've been doing. So, like... I wonder if we can, like, adjust course a little bit and let's, like, try to kill the Guardians. So I remember going into Anima before. If we go into Anima with Lulu fully hasted and focused, we'll win. We just need to not die before that happens. We'll let Carithian weigh in the comments and see what he thinks. I mean, he made it, so we'll see what he thinks, but I remember being able to do that before. It's interesting. Oh, we got unlucky with speed this time, too. Good lord. The proofs on Kamari definitely help. I think that was a good use of our resources. What are you gonna do? Previous version, it was just version 1.0. It's like on Nexus mods. When I reinstalled everything to make it function, I gave us 2.0. So I could re-download 1.0, I just don't know if it would work. And I frankly don't want to, because it seems like there's a lot of newer features and fixes in it that would ultimately help us. Oh. Well, his HP's less, which is good, but... Huh. Now advances phase when dropping below 50% HP. Now gets instant turn when Anima dies and uses White Wind on himself. Now specifically does not counter White Wind or Silence Proofify with haste. Huh. Good notes. If it was 9,000 before with the strategy we used, we would have won. Because we got within striking distance of killing him, I remember. But now he gets an instant turn when Anima dies. That's pretty big. I'll have to chew on those changes. Means you can learn White Wind from Seymour, but we already have White Wind. That was a medium case scenario. I do still want my overdrive. It's fine. Tamari's lightning proof, but I also want Yuna to survive, so we're doing this. Excellent. Well? I mean, Kimari's the move, but... Okay, the only thing I can do. Which is White Wind. Worth it just to see what that did. Right. Well. Okay, having Kamari equipped the way that he is good for us. I mean, he's surviving a lot of what gets thrown at him. Oh, so that's why it's happening. Hold on, now advances phase and dropping below 50% HP. If his HP is 9,000 and I'm doing 4,600 with Valifor, then yeah, it advances phase. Okay. Huh. I just realized that. If his HP lower, then that's what that means.
Seymour!
Yeah, the strat is dead. Okay. So, we need to develop a new one then, to get rid of the Guardians, without getting rid of Seymour. Or, we need to just accept that Seymour is going to move to Anima when we do that, and deal with the Guardians in the meantime. Problem is that we're not fast enough. We don't get enough turns. And I do wonder if it's worth making everyone faster, especially Kamari, versus trying to prevent people from getting hit with... It worked out anyway, but... What am I doing? Okay. Good start. Okay. Okay. I think Yuna just needs to heal herself. And see, now I can move it to where I only get hit. Yes. Didn't charge my overdrives, but... It's a thought. Stay with me, everyone. Because Lulu is not protected. He just did lightning, so... Which means it's water time. That's okay. We're gonna haste her and get her out of here. That's 2. Right. What spell just hit us? I think it was ice. This is really important. Yeah, I think so too. Nice. I want Kimari to get his overdrive again, and I want it to hit Lulu. Kimari's gonna survive no matter what I do, so. That also works. Because now I can just White Wind everybody, like it never happened. I had something here for a minute, but I don't think so. I thought I had something here. Now we're effectively learning to fight together, because we had a strategy that worked. But the update probably does ultimately make Seymour easier to beat. It just means we need another strategy.
Seymour! お静かに。ユーナ殿が祈り子と対面中です。うるせえ!
See, if I can prevent Kimari from getting hit by Remedy, he knows haste. But I do think using the first turn to cast haste on Kimari was really, really big for us. Actually. This might be my last attempt. I'll have to do some thinking on this. In fact. Kimari hastes Yuna. Is my thinking. The heals and life, and also the fact that she knows the nulls as well. Like this. That's okay. You know what? I actually can't think fast enough when it's on that, so I'm gonna put it back. I should have had Kimari use Lancet on his first turn. That's the best thing that could have happened, honestly. Since we're not really doing the protect strategy anymore, I have thought. Not the protect strategy, I meant the provoke strategy. think these are the characters I want to get hit by Mighty Guard. I just need Yuna to start charging that overdrive. Will do. Damn it. You know what? One more. Because I think what I need to do, I think the mistake in my strategy is I'm going way too defensive. I think I need to try being a little more aggro against the Guardians. I think once I get that first Mighty Guard off, I think I need to just basically take that as I'm roughly immune for several turns and just go aggro on at least one of the Guardians. I think that's going to help a lot. Because if I can get the Guardians killed without getting Seymour killed, that's gonna be big for us. Aggro mention, that's right. Because what worked about the strategy before is that it killed the Guardians without killing Seymour. Because then we could just, like, dick around with Seymour and time him out, essentially, until, and we could be super prepared for Anima. We could have Lulu go aggro on Anima, and it worked. Overall, I think the changes do make Seymour easier to beat. It just kills our strategy for phase 1. And so, I need to get to Seymour 3. So I think... Haste Kimari is still an excellent move. If I can stop the Guardians from lobbing spells and extremities at me constantly, that's gonna help a lot. I'm still gonna do this. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Uh-huh. And then... we're just gonna start right away. Because we know the Yuna strategy basically doesn't work anyway. Well, it does, but not in the way that we want. So we're gonna have the characters that we want to get hit by Mighty Guard get hit by Mighty Guard. It's okay. I'm actually going to do this. And we're gonna have Lulu waste one of her little baby spells on one of the Guardians. Okay, doing Good. Nice. That's okay. Right. Let's be careful. I am a genius. No, I'm not. I wanted to rig it so that Kimari got hit by all of those. One more. One more, one more, one more. I'm forming. I am a genius. You see what I was thinking there, Han? Like, I just got unlucky. I am a genius. No, I think bringing out Lulu earlier is ultimately good, because what I want to do is, like, get rid of the stupid little Mighty Guard fire. What I wanted to do was, like, unload Lulu's overdrive on that Guardian, but then Lulu herself was going to die. And I didn't want that. I didn't want that. This might actually be my last go. It's almost time for me to have lunch, at least think about it. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking right now. No, Haste on Kimari is too big to waste. Now we'll lose our stupid little chip damage spell. Do have a couple of ethers. Okay, I'm gonna need those. Hello, Allie. Welcome, welcome. I am trying real hard to beat Seymour. I'm trying. He absorbs ice, goddammit. Didn't want it to be her turn first. Because of the silence, I can't do anything with it anyway. I can focus, though. I think we're just gonna do this. Maximize our chances of survival. Just don't hit Lulu again, okay? All-timer moment. 6 of 1, really. Okay. Just need the silence gone. See how much this does. Pretty big. Forgot they had a couple of those. Just trying new stuff right now. That's what I'm doing. I do not like that sound. Well. That's gonna be all from me today, gamers. I might do some off-screen experimentation. I might do some research. We're gonna get him. It's going to happen. I'm not sure when, but it's going to. I will do some attempts off-screen. I'll see what other players have done. But I'll be back soon. Don't you even worry about it. I'll be back sometime next weekend. Thanks so much for coming. I'll see y'all later.